Welcome to Missing Chronicles, where we delve into the heartbreaking and enigmatic mysteries surrounding disappearances. Here, we will immerse ourselves in the world of unsolved cases, thrilling search efforts, and intricate journeys. The goal of this channel is to spread awareness, foster community connections, and provide support to the families and loved ones of the missing. Join me as we embark on a suspenseful journey, hoping to uncover the truth behind these missing chronicles. Help us sustain and grow Missing Chronicles by becoming a patron on Patreon. Your contribution ensures that we can continue our investigations, share compelling stories, and work towards a world where no one is forgotten. Join us in making a lasting impact today. History repeats itself, unraveling the mysterious disappearances of Dwight Clark and Blair Grandstrom. 18-year-old Dwight Clark was a bright young freshman embarking on his academic journey at Western Washington University, nestled in the charming city of Bellingham, Washington. Although he was new to the town, Dwight was not entirely alone in this adventure. Several of his close high school friends had also decided to join him at Western after graduating, providing him with a sense of familiarity and companionship as he settled into his college life. On the eventful night of September 26, 2010, Dwight left his dormitory with his good friend Jonathan, eagerly anticipating a party at 1524 Grant Street. Witness accounts from the party suggested that Dwight had indulged in some drinks, but he appeared to be in control, not overindulging to an extent that would raise concern. As the night progressed into the early hours of the morning, around 1 a.m., Dwight and Jonathan decided to head back to Jonathan's house, which was conveniently located a little closer to the university at 1020 Indian Street. While at the house on Indian Street, some witnesses reported seeing Dwight smoking marijuana, an activity that was not entirely uncommon among college students. However, at around 2 a.m., Dwight made a seemingly ordinary decision to walk home. Tragically, this was the last time Dwight Clark would ever be seen by anyone. At 2:44 a.m., a peculiar blank text was sent from Dwight's phone to one of his friends, raising suspicions about the events that unfolded afterward. Dwight never returned to his dorm, and he failed to show up for his classes on the following Monday morning, causing great concern among his peers and family. As the worry for Dwight's safety grew, his mother decided to report him missing on the night of the 27th, when she was unable to establish contact with him. Detectives promptly initiated their investigation, starting with searching Dwight's dorm room for any clues or evidence that could shed light on his whereabouts or potential reasons for his disappearance. Unfortunately, this initial search yielded no significant results. Leaving them with more questions than answers, adding to the mystery, Dwight's car was discovered locked and untouched in a parking lot, indicating that he never made it back to his dorm that fateful night. The puzzle of his sudden vanishing continued to perplex everyone involved, prompting a thorough examination of his personal life, habits, and potential motivations. Dwight's mother provided valuable insights to the investigators, affirming that her son had no medical issues or history of mental illness. She was certain that Dwight had no reason to run away, and there were no indications that he desired to vanish or harm himself. He was described as a well-mannered and responsible young man. An exemplary student consistently achieving straight A's. As the investigation progressed, Dwight's friends were questioned about his alcohol and drug usage. They described him as someone who could handle alcohol well and had considerable experience with marijuana, indicating that he was no lightweight in either aspect. One of the witnesses mentioned that Dwight wasn't entirely intoxicated that night, he was merely buzzed, and on a scale from 1 to 10, his drunkenness level was a modest 4. Contrary to any speculation about drugs or alcohol being directly involved in Dwight's disappearance, one of his friends asserted that the incident had nothing to do with smoking marijuana or drinking alcohol. This, however, did not eliminate the cloud of uncertainty surrounding the circumstances that led to his disappearance. In their pursuit to unravel the truth, authorities brought in canine teams to search from the point where Dwight was last seen at Indian Street. This route should have led straight to the university's dormitories, yet the dogs failed to detect any scent leading in that direction. This enigma only intensified the perplexity surrounding Dwight's sudden absence. By October 1st, the search efforts began to focus on the area of Whatcom Falls Park, despite the canines showing interest in the vicinity of the old Georgia-Pacific property on Bellingham Bay. although the authorities had previously searched this area extensively on land and water. They were unable to find any tangible clues to guide them further. In an attempt to broaden their search, Dwight Clark's family took matters into their own hands and hired a bloodhound from Idaho, who arrived on October 2nd. To their astonishment, the bloodhound displayed intense reactions near the GP property, indicating that Dwight had been in that vicinity at some point. However, authorities were reluctant to consider this lead seriously, as they firmly believed the area had already been meticulously explored by their own personnel. As the search persisted, dive teams were contemplated, but the poor visibility in the water, which extended only about 1 foot, made it a challenging and risky endeavor. By October 5, Bellingham police had 1 boat on the water, with a single diver, but the limited visibility hindered their progress. Interestingly, the search dogs were no longer able to pick up Dwight's scent near the GP property, making the investigation even more confounding. Then, on the morning of October 6, a heart-wrenching discovery shook the investigation to its core. A body was reported floating in Bellingham Bay, caught by the attention of a marine and fisheries biologist aboard a small boat, who was conducting research on plant life in the local waters. This body was found in an enclosed man-made lagoon, situated on the GP property. As the authorities arrived on the scene, the body was quickly identified as that of Dwight Clark. The Coast Guard was called in to assist in retrieving the body, but the challenge posed by the tight space underneath a series of dock pilings made the operation difficult for their large vessel. Fortunately, with the help of the biologist's small boat, they were eventually able to bring Dwight's body aboard and confirm his identity using his driver's license. Surprisingly, Dwight's cash and credit cards were still in his wallet, and his keys and cell phone were found in his front pockets. Dwight's body was transferred to the local medical examiner for an autopsy, an essential step in determining the cause of his untimely demise. The autopsy results were redacted. Thank you for watching Missing Chronicles. We have explored captivating stories and searched for answers behind the vanished. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest videos. Share these videos to spread the message and assist affected families and loved ones. If you have any information related to the cases we've discussed, please leave them in the comments section. Together, we can make a difference. See you in the next Missing Chronicles.